Hey everyone, this is a review of the Oyster Perpetual no date. As you can see, there's no date, and this is a 36mm stainless steel Rolex with a silver dial. Now they did a really good job, as you can see. The batons and then the 369, they're all very they're elevated. Rolex puts a lot of care into the dials of their timepieces. And this a lot of people may underestimate the Oyster Perpetual series, in particular the Oyster Perpetual no date, but it's actually a very nice watch. In 36mm, it's a good size on one's wrist. It would make a decent size watch for I mean, it's a man's watch. And it's a decent size. It's not too big, too flashy. I mean, if you want something really big, you're probably going to want to step up to a Breitling. But this is just a really good size watch. It looks really nice in most all occasions. Nothing too fancy or obnoxious. It's going to stir up a lot of attention. As you can see on the side, it's got that the Rolex logo on the crown. It's a screw down crown, I must add, which is nice. A lot of timepieces nowadays do not have screw down crowns. And then there's the other side, and in the back you've got your your Oyster, your Rolex Oyster enclosure that's highly water resistant. And of course, as with all Rolexes, this one is it contains an in-house movement. A lot of the other big brands and a lot of the other big brands also have their own in-house movements. Breitling started doing it. So has Omega, but Rolex, every Rolex you get is going to have an in-house movement. It's not a modified ETA movement. It's Rolex's own movement. The other good thing I'd like to add about Rolex is that they are very good about doing an across-the-board annual price increase. So a watch that you buy today, every year is probably going to go up about 8% or so if they continue their annual increase practices. And see, it's got a flip lock clasp, and then right there it just says Rolex, Geneva, Swiss made, steel Knox, E010. Apparently the steel that they use for their watches is very, excuse me, I got the hiccups. It's very very strong. One thing I also like about this, you can see there the bracelet. The things that hold it together are screws. You can see that screw head there. A lot of competitors, they don't use bracelets that use screws. I mean, some do, but Omega, for example, at least the Omega Seamaster that I have, it's just got a standard pins that go through the bracelet. Still love the watch, don't get me wrong, but it's all of those finishing touches that makes Rolex really good. But you know, if anybody's planning on getting one or adding a few of them, it's probably something I would do in the near future, because with that annual increase, if it continues like it has been, these things are going to get pretty much out of sight for most people. But thanks for tuning in, and feel free to check out all my other videos too. Have a good one.